Hello to all of my swell sexy pretties. My name is Drew Pickles Jr., son of the Barney Bunch universe's greatest man in the world, Drew Pickles and Barney the dinosaur. Today is my first day of school. Now for those that live in some US states and Canada, school starts the day after Labor Day in September, and some of the US states start school in August already, so this confuses Lion Queen's brain with schools on how they work. Since she hasn't been in school since 2018, she is so happy that she no longer goes to school. Well, enough with that chit-chat, let's get on with the story. While summer was fun, while it lasted, however, it is time for us to go back to school. I will be in senior kindergarten and I will be attending elementary school. That is very swell. It will start off with me waking up by my daddy Barney. Then I will be getting ready for my first day of school. While I was being helped on getting ready by my daddy Barney, my daddy Drew Pickles will be making my favorite snacks and lunch, including a poopy sandwich that he always makes for me. When I was all ready for school, my daddy Barney and Drew Pickles will drive me to go in their Pickles car, and soon I was at the front of the school. A teacher would greet me and my daddies as she took me to the kindergarten yard. Now I was disgusted that the teacher was a woman, but my daddy Drew Pickles tell me just to be a good boy and that after school we will have poopy diarrhea pizzas for dinner. Hearing that will be so swell, so I would hug my daddies and say thank you Daddy Drew Pickles. I will be good throughout the day at school. When I got to the kindergarten yard, I would see lineups of various students who were also in kindergarten, so I would line up in a kindergarten class lineup. As I went inside the school, there were a lot of teachers and so many people I can name of VTubers in various different forms, Karens with their bratty children, YouTubers itching for their next paycheck, teachers, students ranging from kindergarten to grade 8, autistic man children, more autistic man children. When I reached my classroom, I would walk inside to find my cubby and place my backpack in and then would walk in the classroom to see many other kids my age in tables. I found a chair and sat down with a group of kids. As I sat down, a teacher who would be none other than the Lion Queen herself, she will be surprised to see me in her classroom, but she had no problems with me as long as I behave myself and not unleash my swellness too much at school, as I do not want to get in trouble or suspended in the first day. After the morning announcements were made, the Lion Queen would be placing crayons, paper and some other supplies and said that we can decorate our cubbies with our names on them, so I would put my name on there along with a drawing of my daddy's on them. As soon as I did that, I would put my name tag in the cubby and it was super swell. After that, we all got out toys and began to play with them. A boy who was another student ended up grabbed the dinosaur box from me and I would cry like as I was crying. Lion Queen would walk up to me and ask me in what was the matter. After I told her that kid who was a boy grabbed the dinosaur box from me, Lion Queen would tell the student to share the box and he did so as well as apologizing to me. After that incident, the Lion Queen said that it will never happen again, so I continued to play with the dinosaurs. The boy I was sharing the dinosaurs with was Jack and I pretended that one of the dinosaurs was my daddy Barney, and Jack would show me his Barney plush to which I was like, oh my god, that is Barney my daddy. Jack at first would be confused, but then I would explain to him about the Barney Bunch. Jack would say that he has no idea what it was, but said my daddies sound very swell. After playing with the toys, the Lion Queen says it is snack time and we grabbed our lunch boxes from our cubbies and ate during snack time. I was having a nice piss lemonade for a drink as well as for my snack was poopy covered pretzels to which my daddies from the Barney Bunch made the night before. As I was having my snack, a teacher to which happened to be the Celtics guy asked me on if I was behaving myself, to which I told him that I am being good, as Lion Queen said to me to behave myself. As I was having my snack, Jack said that my snacks looked disgusting, but I said to him that it is the food that we members of the Barney Bunch eat, so Jack has no opinion on that. Well, some of the classmates said they were gross. I didn't let it bother me, as I continued to eat my snacks. As snack time was over, it was time for recess, to which I will clean up and put my lunchbox in my cubby. Then I would head outside with the other kids to play in the schoolyard. As I was playing in the schoolyard, I was in the sandbox building a castle when Tigger bounced on me and knocked my sand castle over. Hello Drew Jr., I am Tigger, T-I-double-R-R. That spells Tigger. As Tigger said that, I said to him that he isn't in kindergarten and asked him on why he was in the yard. He said that he was an E for the school, and said to me that he was just wondering on what I am up to. After telling him about a sand castle I was building, Tigger would ask me in how was snack time, to which it was swell is what I will reply to him. After playing in the sandbox, I would play on the playground equipment of the kindergarten yard, then I would end up needing to use the restroom badly. so I ran behind a tree and ended up taking a piss when no one was looking. However, I was spotted by Tigger, who told me not to pee outside and to only pee in the bathroom. I said to Tigger that I didn't want to wait, so I had to do Plan B. As I said that, Tigger would say that he would tell Lion Queen on me, since he said that I am a sick fuck for doing that. A sick fuck, you say, Tigger? I will show you what happens when you call me a sick fuck. So then I would pound Tigger's bum bum with my 300-mile-long meat stick, and it sounded like since Tigger said the magic word, he gets his ass pounded in the first day of school. You shouldn't have called me a sick fuck. Now time for a toy to go up my ass like oh. And now for the final touch, like swa 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 swa. Bag that was swell. After I did that to Tigger, a teacher known as Princess Luna from My Little Pony would not be happy. She would say that behavior is not allowed in school, that I would need to stop doing that or I will be in trouble. I know Tigger's ass will be sore for a week, but that is what happens when anyone calls me a sick brat or a sick fuck. After being warned by Princess Luna, I would play outside some more until the bell rang and it was time to come back inside the school. As I was back in school with the other kids, Lion Queen would pull me out of the classroom to explain about what I did to Tigger and that behavior was not acceptable in school. She also warned me that just because Tigger said the magic trigger words doesn't mean I can act like a little shit in school. After she let me back in the classroom after that talk, Lion Queen would have all of us did English and math, to which it was swell. Then we would all head for the gym to play a fun game. While inside the gym, we played with hula hoops along with jump ropes and even got to use some basketballs. I was playing with a basketball when it hit my meat stick, to which it hurt so much I was on the ground. Lion Queen asked if I was okay and I said that the basketball hit me in the nuts. After I felt better, we all put the equipment away and then headed back to class. Once back inside the classroom, we all ended up drawing and coloring until it was lunchtime. When lunchtime was here, I had more lemonade to drink as well as ate my Daddy Drew Pickles 2-piece sandwiches, and they were good. As I was eating my lunch, Space Voyager was on lunch duty when he saw me and asked me how was my first day of school, to which I will tell him that my first day so far was super duper swell. After lunchtime was over, we had recess, to which I did better than how I did during recess earlier. After recess, I headed back in my classroom to see Lion Queen handed us instruments, to which we played music with them. I got a recorder, to which I almost shoved it up my ass, but Lion Queen said to me that is not what I do with instruments. After music, we all headed for the library to sit down on a carpet, as a librarian known as Daphne Blake, and she read us the story of the Berenstain Bears Go to School, to which it was super swell. After that, we picked out a book, to which I got a Barney book, as it has my daddy Barney on it. After checking out the book, we all headed back to clean up our classroom, as it was almost home time. After cleaning up, my daddy's Barney and Drew Pickles picked me up and we had poopy diarrhea pizzas for dinner. And that wraps up my first day of school, to which it was super fun. Wow, that first day of school was super duper swell. I think I will go do all of that in the first day of school right now. See you all later, my swell sexy pretties. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, as well as ring the notification bell to when the Lion Queen uploads a new video. Also be sure to follow her on Twitter and DeviantArt, as links to those will be in the About page section of this channel. Also be sure to subscribe to her backup channel known as Mrs. Dark Shadow, as link to that is also in the About page section of this channel as well. So to those in school, have a good swell day, night, afternoon, evening, or whatever your time zone is, and we will see you all next time, my pretties.